This video is sponsored by Zydex. They just sent me a laptop. Yes, they make really rad laptops. They made me a police car computer last year, and it is great. So not only do they make amazing custom desktop computers, they also do some pretty badass gaming laptops. Check them out at zydax.com/donutoperator. What do you guys know about sidewalks? Sidewalk! You all remember the video I made the other day called the most frustrating anti-cop idiot I've ever seen. Sidewalk! Sidewalk! Well, I think he was the most frustrating anti-cop idiot I've ever seen until the video that I found on Mr. Andy Knows YouTube. We're gonna PG language this video because YouTube has not been letting me get by with a fucking thing. While old Mr. Candle Company's CEO was an annoying poopsicle, he didn't do much more than assault our ears for 15 minutes and make himself look like a jackwagon in front of God and everyone. Also, his girlfriend is still a Backpfeifengeschichte. Something like that. The video we are about to watch, though, the people interfering with police procedures almost gave a mentally ill man permanent nap time with their booger flicking, window licking antics. Guess where this video we're about to watch took place at? That's right, Portland, the taint of America. I would say the butthole of America, but most of Southern California already holds that title. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what's happening as opposed to what these oxygen thieves are screaming about. You see, after this video came out, the Portland Police Bureau released an official statement as to what happened. Let's start the video.
Don't push me. I'm gonna run into people.
Go across the street.
Don't push me.
Go across the street.
What don't you want us to see? Why are you pushing us?
It's not that we don't want you guys to see anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Don't touch me.
I don't consent to your touch. Stop.
Move out of the street.
They're saying that the police don't want them to see something because the police are probably up to no good. Remember, Blue Man Bad. Before we get too far into this video and all of our brain cells are sucked into the black hole that is the cesspool of Portland and they're back assward thinking, let's go over what really happened. Well, starting off what really happened and what the police are hiding from them. On Friday, January 15th, 2021, at about 1 p.m., Central Precinct officers responded to a welfare check call outside of an apartment building in the 300 block of Southwest 4th Avenue. The call indicated that a man had jumped from a second-story window of the building, probably because police pushed him from the second-story building, as we all know. He jumped from the building, pulled out a knife, and began waving it around at people and cars going by. Why would police show up to that and try to protect the public, am I right? How dare they go to that call? The 30-year-old man showed arriving officers his knife, held it to his neck, and said he would kill himself if they came any closer. An enhanced crisis intervention team officer began a dialogue with the man in crisis, while other officers attempted to clear the area, hoping to reduce the stress of the situation. The officers learned that the man was schizophrenic and extremely paranoid. He not only threatened to kill himself, he said he would hurt others as well. Rather than rush in, exacerbating a dangerous situation, officers slowed down, kept their distance, and exercised patience and de-escalation. Guy with a knife threatening people, he takes one step towards you, you can shoot him. That's what we call awful but lawful. The Portland police, on the other hand, set up a crisis intervention team, didn't rush in, and tried to talk the guy down. He's schizophrenic, very paranoid, and he has a knife. Guess what's gonna make the situation worse? That's right, a dozen screaming people across the street from him. But hey, Portland! Continuing where we left off.
There's a mental health professional here asking to go in and talk to him.
We're walking. Seriously.
We're literally walking.
Go.
So keep your goddamn hands off of me.
Get out of the goddamn street and mind your own fucking business.
That's not oh my God! Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me right now? They said get your mental health face and you're dead! Are you fucking kidding me? You're back! Don't you fucking touch me! You piece of shit!
Let's leave it right there for a minute. These piece of shit police officers sicked a dog on him, shot him, you heard the pop.
That's not oh my God!
Oh, wait a minute. You and I are reasonable adults that want context without screaming in the middle of the street. It's weird. The negotiation lasted for an hour and a half before two separate crowds of protesters began showing up to the north and south. Some in the crowd began chanting, and one even started using a bullhorn. The extra noise and distraction made it impossible for the specially trained officers to speak to the man. Officers implored the crowd to stop interfering, but their energy only increased. Makes you pretty angry, huh, when they're only trying to help this man. Oh, but wait, listen to this part. Even when the suicidal man's mother arrived and begged the crowd to stop, Most in the crowd continued. Some in the crowd began threatening the officers. A supervisor requested resources citywide, and all available officers responded from north and east precincts. This caused a major resource drain citywide, and all but the highest priority calls had to wait. The officers had to don helmets and face shields to protect themselves as they stood in front of a hostile crowd. So a mentally ill man was trying to kill himself. They had specially trained officers on scene to help him. Not only did these people screaming in the middle of the street almost make him kill himself, but because they were so hostile, every single resource in the city was drained. Meaning if their families were in trouble, guess what? The cops can't go help them because you're in the middle of the street screaming about something you don't know anything about. You almost killed a mentally ill man with your bullshit. Oh shit, I said I wasn't gonna curse.
That's not necessary.
What you just heard there was a canine making his dog bark to divert the schizophrenic man's attention away from his knife so that another officer could come up and tase the guy. The taser made a successful connection, and officers rushed the man and took the knife away from him. The only injuries he had were from the taser probe. You fucking people need to reevaluate your lives. Pull your head out of your fucking ass. And again, these are probably the same people who throw fire bombs at federal buildings, then cry when they get bonked in the head by a tear gas canister. They're also probably the same people who cry about unmarked vans and the big scary plate carriers. Yeah, I'm a little upset by this one. Like I said, the rich candle CEO who has a girlfriend whose parents are 2 attorneys was just kind of playful and annoying. These people tried to kill a mentally ill man because they're dumb, and then screamed and made threats at the people who saved the mentally ill man. You suck. There's over a minute left of this video. The situation is resolved. Police saved the man's life. Let's continue.
You put your fucking hands on me, and I was backing the fuck up. Fuck you. You didn't feel like a fucking man.
They just said dogs on a man in the mental health crisis. Dogs.
So what? You fucking push us?
You really asked if you had a mental
So why
health.
you fucking pushing us? We've been waiting all for the fucking day to put your hands on somebody. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
You don't know what de-escalation is, you prick.
Yeah, you fucking did. You're a fucking piece of shit. You put your hands on somebody. I was backing the
They sit
fuck
dogs
up.
on him.
You fucking put your hands on me. You piece of shit. You don't deserve that FTO on your fucking chest. Fuck you.
Yeah, they put him out so we didn't see what the they were doing. Literally what I just said. What don't you want us to see? They said nothing, and as that happened, there's 6 dogs on him.
I mean, I don't know what much more to say other than like, I hate all of you in this video. You have no idea. You have no idea what's going on. They just saved a man's life. You see why cops are leaving the job in mass now? Hey, we just saved a guy's life. Oh, what are they saying across the street? Fuck you, you piece of shit. Oh, fuck me then. Well, that's my video for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be streaming as soon as this video is released over at twitch.tv/DonutOperator. All I can do is smile and try not to go mad seeing videos like that every day. You can subscribe to me for free at Twitch using your Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account. When you do that, it doesn't cost you anything. It gives me a couple bucks to help support the channel. Coming up this week, we're going to be doing Inauguration Bingo. It's going to be live here on YouTube, presented by the Donut News Network. Tomorrow around noon Mountain Time, I'm going to be streaming at my favorite breakfast place, and every time you tip me on Twitch, that tip goes to the waiter. What else? I don't know. That's all I can think of for right now, but I love you all. Thank you for being here and watching my videos. You're amazing people, and please have a fantastic day.
Whacker.